One of the most important things we can do as runners is look after our feet, specifically our toes, our feet, our ankles, calves, Achilles, plantar fascia. So this little mobility sequence is just going to try and work on the length and strength of your feet so that when you go running, you're going to feel nice and confident, you're going to be less at risk at injury and also perform better, having much more functional, strong, limber feet. So all you need is yourself, barefoot and a mat, and we'll start this one in a nice little crouch position, so feet in parallel. Push your bottom back towards your heels, already feeling the back of those legs extend. Achilles and calf stretch, place your palms down. From here, I want you to straighten your legs, look between your knees, just alleviate the tension, look between those knees as you lengthen the upper body. And tailbone lift. We come straight back into our little squat. We pause in our squat, double heel lift, come right up onto the toes, back down onto the heels slow, and then we slowly return. So going from a hamstring stretch, release, coming straight back into our little duck squat, ankle and Achilles on stretch. Lift up for that nice high mobility through the midfoot, lowering those heels slowly down, and then from here back into your stretch. So one tuck, one heel rise, one hamstring stretch. So we'll do two more like this, trying to incorporate a little bit of a full functional lengthening exercise here, not just the feet. One more, and we hold this one at the top from here. Lift one heel, stretch the back of the other leg. And switch, lift one heel, stretch the back of the other leg. So just mobilizing through the feet, ankles, calves, Achilles, getting as high as you can onto one tippy toe. And if your hands are not touching the mat, just come up onto your finger pads and lift through your chest. And then from here, we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, bend your knees, tuck your toes under. From here, keeping your toes tucked under, place your knees down. Really nice little plantar fascia stretch here. So from here, I want you to take your hands to your hips. You've got your toes tucked under. You've got the arches of your feet on stretch, also through the front of your ankle and the back of your Achilles. From here, we're just going to gently oscillate. So we'll come up onto the knees. That will release the tension, tuck your tailbone, shoulders back. And then increase the tension as you push your bottom back to your heels, stretch the toes, the arches, and the feet. And we go again, lifting all the way up. And then gentle compression as you lower all the way back down. So you want to make sure as you're doing it, you're just gradually increasing the pressure as your tailbone goes back towards your heels, getting a little bit more depth. 3 more like this. Just utilizing body weight here to get mobility out of that lower limb. 2 to go. And very last one. Bottom back to your heels, a little bit of compression, and then this is the best bit. Just come forwards, untuck your toes, and then just go for a nice little pat out of those feet. Really getting that blood flowing back into those ankles. And then from here, complete reverse. Bottom goes back to your heels. This time your toes are tucked under. This is tractioning open the ankle joint. Now from here, I want you to start to lean back. Stretch through the front of those quads and then open through the ankle joint. If your ankles are pretty stiff, you might want to stay here. If you've got a bit more mobility, you can start to open up a little further, rock forwards. Back to your same position here, and then we rock backwards. You might want to stay flat. You might want to lift your knees a little bit, opening up through the front of the feet and the ankles. And then slowly forwards. All right, so again, using body weight here, just to traction through the fronts of the feet this time instead of the backs. And we'll go for 3 more like this, just incrementally getting a little bit deeper and not pushing any sharp pain. 2, you want to look after those feet, runner's best friend. So just take it nice and gradually. And very last one. And then from here, coming straight on over, palms go down, tuck your toes under. We're going to push up into a pike position. Lift up through your hips, straighten your knees, start to pedal through your feet, drop one heel, lift one heel, and switch, drop one heel, lift one heel. So you're getting really nice stretch through the back of one leg, but you're also getting a little bit of joint compression through the toes and midfoot as you lift up high, dragging one heel back, lifting one heel, dragging one heel back, lifting one heel. You're here for the next 10 seconds before we go into some single leg work. See if you can also focus on your body position, so hips up, spine straight, pushing your shoulders strong into that mat. You have 3, 2, and 1. On your next rep here, take your right foot over the top of your left side here, just hooking it behind to add a bit of extra weight. Start to go for a single leg heel rise. So now we're working on the strength. You want to push off through the ball of the foot, specifically the big toe. Lift up the arch of that foot. And because we're here in a pike position, it means we've got an eccentric load, which means you're getting length as well as strength as you drop the heel back and lift the heel up. You've got 5 more here. Last 2. Should be feeling the back of that leg and that foot. 1, heel comes down, right foot lowers, left foot comes across, just to add a little bit of extra weight. We've got the heel on stretch here, and we start the single leg heel rises here on the right. Nice and slow. So again, pushing off through that big toe, making sure the toes and the ankles stay in a really nice straight line as you're lifting up tall onto that forefoot, and then pushing the heel back onto that rear foot. Strengthen the midfoot the whole way between. 5 more here. 4, 3, 2. We'll finish that very last one. Make it a good one all the way up. Place both of your heels down. Walk your hands back towards your feet, slowly rolling all the way up into a standing position. Roll your shoulders back. Take your right foot forward, keep your left foot back. See if you can push that heel right back, square off your hips, shoulders down, and then just gently start to bend that knee and extend. So we're now just working into a little bit of ankle joint compression, but also Achilles. So just a little oscillation forwards. And if that is too tight for you, just take the knee bend really gently. So even if you're bending just a centimeter or 2, you'll still get that nice soleus stretch and ankle joint mobility. Just depends on how stiff your feet and ankles are. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten, stand tall, shift it over, left foot forward, right foot back, push that heel back first, square off those hips, and then from here, just gentle oscillations through that right knee, slight bend to extend, slight bend to extend. So you're getting a good stretch down the front of the ankle, the back of that right leg. A little bit of joint mobility, a little bit of a tendon stretch. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand tall, shake off those legs, and my final bit here, just some little ankle rolls. So just coming up onto your forefoot, push the toes under, start to roll through those ankles. So just going clockwise here, rolling forwards, out and around. So that'll strengthen and stretch through those feet, particularly through the perineals down the side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and other side. So from here again, just walking that foot slightly parallel and then just weaving it straight out here, this time anti-clockwise with your left foot, getting big foot circles. So inversion, eversion, all around the side of that foot. So stretching through the perineals, crunching and cracking through those toes should feel good. You're nice and mobile through the feet now, so you might get a little bit more movement. You've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. You are done. Happy feet, happy runner. Let me know how you pull up after that one. Enjoy. I hope you enjoyed your session of Pilates with AB. If you did, I have a whole buffet of sessions below, a free trial which includes over 240 on-demand sessions, live classes, small, short, sharp and snappy little routines to help you run better, improve your posture, prevent injury and perform at your best any time of the day. Give it a go.